Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to pledge allegiance to the flag of the
The opening prayer that I've chosen today is one that was written for the armed forces in this country. And I think it's particularly appropriate that for a law enforcement organization, we remember that you are one of the armed forces of this country. You share with the armed forces of the country two things. One, the more obvious thing, that is the aspect of the warrior. But the second, and one that you've had since the very first day of class, drilled into your heads, that you are peacekeepers. And it is in that moment that I urge you to keep in mind that you are the keepers of peace. Let us pray. O Judge of the nations, we remember before you with grateful hearts the men and women of our country who in the day of decision ventured much for the liberties we now enjoy. Grant that we may not rest until all the people of this land share the benefits of true freedom and gladly accept its disciplines. This we ask in the name of the one God, to whom we all pray. Amen.
We'd like to welcome you here today to the fourth Colorado Auxiliary Recruit Graduating Class. On February 28th of this year, we started this class with 25 young men and women, and through various reasons of conflict, I think one person was injured, another went back to further education. We have moved down to 19. We're graduating 19 people today. Starting on February the 28th, these young men and women, through their great efforts, the effort and sacrifice of their families and their support, did meet every Wednesday evening from approximately 6:30 to 10:30, and on Saturday, gave up their weekend off in order to receive some training from us, to come out and be part of the neighborhood and to try to assist every way they can. We endeavored through the various instructors that we have within our organization, taught legal aspects, traffic law, control techniques, how to handle domestic disturbances and trial calls, how to write reports. We train the young people in the use of the boost time, ER-24, in hopes that they ever need to come to someone's assistance or protect themselves to be able to do so. After completing approximately 140 hours of this training, we have arrived up to this date that we graduated today. We realize that the families have all been a great support to everyone, and without that, most of the people would not be here. So, in order to get all this, I'm glad to introduce the auxiliary troop commander, Major Alexander Taylor.
Thank you, Mr. Duncan. It's indeed a pleasure to have with us today as our commencement speaker, Major Paul King Grace. A man who has been a tremendous
special thanks to Captain Malone, for our work that they did. In addition to that, I'd like to thank, and I think it's appropriate at this time, we will give two guys a big round of applause, and that would be Jim Brown and Ronnie Cunningham for all their work. The Florida Highway Patrol just recently celebrated its 50th anniversary during the months of September and October of 1989. There were a lot of events that took place around the state commemorating 50 years of service in the state of Florida. Shortly after we began the Florida Highway Patrol, we also began the Florida Highway Patrol Auxiliary. Now, a lot of people don't know that the FHP was patterned after the Ohio State Patrol. Matter of fact, they sent advisors here. So let me give you a little historical background on the patrol and the auxiliary and where we're going to go, where we've been, and where we're going to end up. The Ohio State Patrol gave us such a good beginning by sending their leaders down here to advise Colonel Curtin, who was the first real director of the patrol. And he saw another program in which he took a lot of interest, and that was their auxiliary. And to say shortly after the initiation of the patrol, we began the auxiliary. Back in the old days, you had to be a member of the American Legion to become an auxiliary. And also, during the old days, the auxiliary was as much a social organization as it was a service organization. The auxiliary then, like it is today, provided assistance to the patrol. But we trained about like we trained in law enforcement in the early days. That was, here's your gun, if you had one. Here's your badge. You go out and get the phones and report to duty, and everything was on the job training. That's changed through the years. And I think the leadership of today's patrol, Director Burkett primarily, and all of his staff have contributed to the change in thinking and direction of the auxiliary. Coming under police standards and exceeding those requirements has always been one of the major thrusts of the director, and he's accomplished the things that he set out to do with both the patrol and with the auxiliary. There's a lot more to be done, and you are going to be part of that. And when I say you, I don't mean just these people in uniform. I mean all of you in this room, because you wouldn't be here if you weren't supporting the person that's graduating today. The leadership of the patrol is committed to advancement, and I'm sure the leadership of the other agencies represented today. I know personally the directors of each of these other departments, or in the case of the chaplain, the chief of police of South Miami, and I know their personal commitment to the advancement of their officers, the welfare of their officers, the education, training, and survival of their officers in each and every agency. One of the guys that I'd like to mention, Director Burkett asked me to express his regret that he couldn't be here. He has in the past attended his graduation function, and simply sorry that he couldn't like to be here. We recently reappointed Joe Cheveroli as the Lieutenant Colonel to the Auxiliary State Line Patrol. Joe Cheveroli has been a supporter of the Department of Patrol in particular. He was with the auxiliary, he left because of other commitments, and then came back on. And one of the things I'd like to tell you about is a program that he is personally sponsoring. He does a lot of things financially to help out where tax dollars are not available in the department. One is he sponsors the Civilian Employee of the Year and gives all sorts of awards and money and prizes to that person that's deemed worthy of that honor, voted on by the staff at Tallahassee. He just recently dedicated, I think it was $5,000 of his own money to a program to try to get people in the auxiliary to advance once more and go into the reserve program. The reserve program is full law enforcement certified. They would patrol after a certain amount of training. They would assist us on their own, and there's monetary rewards from Joe to be an incentive to get into that program. And I've already talked to this class, and I've urged them to do that. The kind of commitment that those kinds of leaders and those kinds of support personnel offer us really leaves it up to us, I think. Us, these officers, and the support that you offer. I just recently attended the Academy graduation last Friday with our FHP Academy in Tallahassee. We had a guest speaker there that I won't mention by name, but it was like one of those things where you're going to get a book and get this guy off the stage because it went on. I think he read the Constitution of the United States to us at one point, and I'm talking about the entire Constitution, all of the amendments. He read the Constitution of the state of Florida, and then he took up each 67 counties, individual constitutions. I mean, I think that happened because I was asleep and most of the people were asleep. It was so bad that Mr. Mellon, the executive director of this department, fell asleep in his chair and fell off the stage. Look for it on America's Funniest Home Videos. We take all of our ceremonies and we send them in. I'm not going to do that to you. One guy was asleep in the back. I want him to because I'm ready to close. With the leadership that we have in each of these agencies today, I think that we, as law enforcement officers, that includes the auxiliary, are limited only by two things: our imagination and our enthusiasm. I hate worse than anything in the world to see a person lose their enthusiasm for anything. Obviously, when you took up this job, of getting through this academy class, you came here with enthusiasm. I think you're here today with a lot of enthusiasm. You all have the imagination, because I understand this is a very creative class, and some of the creative methods that got them through this class can attest to that. So the imagination is not a problem. The enthusiasm should never be lost. And that, as I close with my challenge to you, to exercise both your imagination and maintain your enthusiasm. Thank you. I want to say that those family members who have cameras, who have video machines, whatever, please feel free to move into a strategical position so that you can get the best shot that you can. As a matter of fact, we encourage it. Just leave us an open path down front so that we can get everybody their diploma and their badges. Now, I will present the diplomas and badges to the graduates, and then they will also be received after that by my counterpart from their individual agency. I think that they all agree with me, the heads of these agencies do, that depending on the badge is an important and symbolic function. We will not do that. We want the recruit to choose a person or persons to perform this meaningful event. Okay. Feel free to move that. I'm going to present the oath of office. I was so excited about getting badges to the oath of office. So I would like you to do this. Raise your right hand. Say aye, repeat your name, and then repeat after me. I do solemnly swear I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and of the state of Florida. I will lend strict obedience to my superiors in law enforcement and abide by all orders and regulations prescribed by them for the government and administration of the department. I will always conduct myself soberly, honorably, and honestly. I will maintain strict, punctual, and constant attention to my duties. I will abstain from all offensive personality or conduct unbecoming of a police officer. I will perform my duties fearlessly, impartially, and with all due courtesy. And I will well and faithfully perform the duties of law enforcement on which I am now about to enter. So help me God. Jose Colon. Scott Massenton. George Cansfield. Stephen Hoffman. Daniel Rogowski. David Carter. Timothy Gallagher. George Hahn. Ray Ferrer. Lisa Weisbaum.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Lieutenant Ike Young for the presentation of the special awards.
At this time, we have special awards for two special speakers here today. At the end of the graduation, we were looking for a hall, looking for a graduation day. The church there was going to have it. They had a problem with festivals. So as we searched around the state, we put out some people to look for. A certain lady, she called David Carson. Said we can have the graduation here. What are we doing? And this is a beautiful facility. We thank her. At this time, we got a special flag for the church and also the pastor of East United Church of Fire, Reverend George Sitt. Will Mrs. Joanne Kickman, she's going, will you please come forward? This lady, she worked very diligent and thorough with us. She opened the house to the former authority that this church follows you as you wish in good terms. Without this church, in a lake like this, we didn't have this graduation. But we thank her from the bottom of our heart. Mrs. Can't tell me how trucks like for you also. Support and help from the former authority and also from our authority. Thank you very much. During the last 12 weeks, we worked with some recruits. Believe me, they were recruits when they first came in, but they were young men and women. And we worked very diligently and hard. The attitude changed, the personnel changed, everything changed when they got there. I'd like to congratulate each and every one of you all for your goals set in life. Your goal was to finish this class and be the best that you can be. And most of you all did that. I'd like to congratulate you all personally again for the goals you set forth to finish and graduate from the fourth class before 100 auxiliary. But yet, those others that went beyond their goals. They were beyond and sacrificed a lot to be the best they can be. We want to recognize those that was right now. For the highest academic award, that's for 1 point being a perfect score, 99 points. We'd like to recognize David Rockowski. The fourth award that we started at Florida City Range. We went there, we asked a question, has anyone fired on the board? 25% said yes, the other 75% said no. We started off with 0, I went to 48. The troopers out there and also the instructor worked very diligently hard and really chewed them out for a mistake they made. And I guess by now, they should look like Arnold Schwarzenegger for the pushes we did. There was most improved ones. There were some that had experience with weapons. It was very hard to choose a trophy for this person or for this recruit class because they all deserve a trophy because they all passed the course. In order to pass this course, says. Some say yes, some say no. But we chose a leader from that class. This young man was speaking of presented himself professionally, encouraged his recruits, and also to his squad sergeants in that class. He tried to, and he also went out of his way to answer every question and be there when they called him. I there were some nights when he got home and he phone calls, returned phone calls back to that recruit, answer questions. Because really he was like a father to these guys, because we were like a big family, and we tried to take ourselves and go and stuff accordingly. This person I'm speaking of, you all know, Reverend David Carter of South Miami, Oklahoma. Next award is our class president award. This award is chosen by the recruits in the class. They asked me, a lieutenant, correction lieutenant, how should we choose? I said, you all work with this young man. You all know who you should pick. Should we put a name in a hat and draw out this and that? Second attitude is personal behavior, his functional ability. Look at it and see you want to choose. Ask a question, which they did. This young man is there tonight. He always has a question to ask. He's very inquisitive. He's very honest. He always has an answer for you when you ask him. The person who's speaking of, Scott Masson. At this time, we're going to turn his hand to the president of the class, Scott.
Thank you. I'd like to talk briefly about the type of people that get involved in Royal House for Leader. What exactly motivates somebody to pursue this activity? Are they just volunteering with their time? I assume that people do this for a variety of reasons. Some for the feeling of accomplishment. Maybe it's the beginning of a career for law enforcement. Mine was a never-ending desire to see what it was all about. Our academy class came aboard as individuals with extreme diversification. We have an attorney, an accountant, an electrician, security guards, an investigator, corrections officers. We have a firemen, students, communications officers, people that work for the airlines. There are many forms of groups to which people can belong. There are religious groups, there are the armed services. Why law enforcement? We had to work hard. It seemed strange, but you could not preclude the work from entering your personal life. The excitement and emotions were always there. The running, the push-ups, holding the arms up, left you aching and sore. Firearms and PR-24 training left us bruised throughout the week, as well as our wives and girlfriends until we practiced this technique. But we endured to reach the end. But again, why law enforcement? The safety aspect is prevalent in most minds. Many of you out there are concerned about the safety of your friend or loved one. You all must know that safety was the main focus of our training. The caring that went into our training was exceptional. When you all go home at night, we were told, I heard constantly, protect, serve, and be safe. No hot dogging out there, and stay alert. Why law enforcement? Because the camaraderie associated with police work is a tremendous motivating factor. The individuals I met are now my friends, and I've theirs. We now have a common bond that will always set us apart from the whole. I mentioned our diversification, but it's from diversification that you build stability. now take what we have learned back to their workplace, interact with the public, and continue the never-ending job of enhancing public opinion of law enforcement. This may be our most demanding task of all. Finally, I must mention again the instruction that we had was exemplary. The list of troopers who dedicated their time was endless. Unfortunately, I can't seem to mention everybody, but I'd like to say thank you to Major Gracie and Major Taylor, Captain Pavone and Lieutenant Young, Captain Lanfear, Lieutenant Hallway, Lieutenant Harrison, and Major Roman. I would like George Cancer to please come and help me give a few awards. There's always so many people that do behind-the-scenes work. It's hard to recognize everybody. There are a few awards to be presented. First is to Lieutenant Ike Young for his outstanding efforts in our success. Safe, appreciative, and knowledgeable. Trooper Dunn. I'd like to conclude by saying that I stand here speaking for the Florida Highway Patrol Auxiliary Class Number 4. I really don't know any better way to express what we all feel, except I say simply, thank you very much.
Well, it's finally over. I'd like to say one thing. When I got into this job, nobody told me that I was going to be a reverend. When we went out to the range, one of the first weeks at the range, I told him to do push-ups. He did 10 push-ups, and I got a flat tire on my way home. Needless to say, I never had to do push-ups. Back on February 28th, we did start with 25. Doing the background was a great chore. Learning about their families, learning about their personality, learning about their job history, learning about their lives. We ended up with 19, but these 19 individuals are one. They come from different personalities, different backgrounds, different ethnicities. And now they have joined another family in the law enforcement community. Now you're as one, and with your own family, your families as well as one with us. I would like to say that in the law enforcement community, you will be out there working with other troopers, with other law enforcement officers. When something comes up with their families that need help, they'll call on you. I hope that you will raise to the occasion to help out your families. That's about all I have to say about the closing remarks. Reverend Kircher, thank you.
We thought Tim was going to have the last word, but I guess I'll have the last word. You bow your heads in prayer. And now, through God's gracious mercy and protection, I commend you. May the Lord bless us and keep us. May the Lord make his face to shine upon us and be gracious to us. May he lift up his countenance upon us and give us peace. now, and forever. Amen. Bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome you to Nathan President, the people, across the hallway next door, and another one, and we thank you for coming.
Tía, te cogí. ¿A quién? ¿A Rey? ¿Qué Rey está comiendo?
I need to slide through, if I may.
Our youngest recruit.
Wait, we gotta get the channel. Major.
Where do you want? The youngest recruit.
Where do you want?
Okay, sir. Right in the middle. We're done it. We have to get his cover. Here he comes. He's getting his hat.
Okay.
Whoa!
Go ahead, Grandpa.
Wait a minute. Wait for Ryan. There you go. There you go.
You went to what school?
Here's the real one now, guys. Tommy. All right, here we go. Here's the real one.
We're three now.
Este va a ser lo que... Okay?
Say whiskey. I don't drink. And rye. Johnny. Delay. Yeah? Everything's good? Okay. We quit. Ball out. Down. Thank you, sir.
You thought it was easy.
It's a request. Fede wants his picture in Playgirl.
Get it from different angles. You heard? Right in.
Trooper, will you give some words here for the camera?
Thank you. God bless you.
Trooper's wife?
He's a big man of little words. For backup, he'll use me.
Holster. Holster your weapons. Draw your weapons. Hand 5.2. Fire 2 rounds in 3 seconds. Target number 1. That's 2 rounds in 3 seconds. Target number 1. Stay on target until the command to holster your weapon is given. Shooters on the line, ready? Second course of fire on the 7-yard line shooters will be into targets number 1 and 2, a total of 6 rounds fired into targets number 1 and 2. You will fire 1 round into target number 1, 1 round into target number 2 in 4 seconds. 1 round, target 1, 1 round, target 2 in 4 seconds. You'll stay on target until the command to holster is given. Shooters ready?
to a low ready position.
Aí, você não sabe. Siga a papo. Esse cano aí. Who shot a 43? Yes, sir. Fong, 43. Fong, look at the camera. 43. Fong. Yeah. Who shot a 44? I mean, just like that. Scott did. We're so far apart. Is there anything that you'd like to say about that? Holster your weapons. Shooters are safe. Holster your weapons. Holster your weapons. Shooters are third course. Shooters assume the low ready position.
Fourth Ranger was not paying attention, so he missed the command.
Hello up there. Orange dog,
Lambo.
Small office.
Third relay shooters to the line with 48 rounds. Load holster your weapons.
This is raw, it's like I don't like that. That's cool. I want that. Get it from the tree. Target number 2. On command, you'll go your way. Holster your weapons. Pick up your speed level.
Getting worse.
Snowbird.
Sorry, target says.
Come on, Walker.
Shot on target.
41.
What happened to him, because this is the reason, one of the reasons that this was changed, all right? First of all, you usually pat somebody down, right? We could cuss them, right? And what's going to happen, Lisa's going to slide up here, you know, and she's going to get this hand around, feel around his waistband, right? Take the left hand, grab this, her by the wrist. What's going to happen is when you do this, she's going to pull back. She'll straighten you up. You're going to reach back over the top of her arm. What are you going to do? Take it out. Whoa, big time, huh? So that is the reason we don't use that anymore. Okay? Now, if you want to handcuff somebody against a building or a wall, we want to use this wall for a search. But we ain't going to let him lean on this wall because he might be like Spawn. He might be one of those kung fu guys. What we're going to do is say, get up against the wall. Get up. Straight your legs. Come out. Turn your toes out. Turn your toes out. Come out. Turn your feet out. Get up against the wall. Straight. Now. Now. Put your hands up on the wall. Now, how's he going to stand up there? He's going to stand up there because we make him stand up there. Because if he doesn't want to stand up there, we don't back on out of the situation. Okay? That's one. Better way. Give me my kung fu guy. Give my kung fu. Come up here. So, we got him out here in the open. Remember, we ain't going to walk up on this guy because our protection is right here. We need it, right? Right here. Hey, you bad. You ain't dead. Stretch feet. Further. Further. Straight toes out. Bend over at the waist. Put your arms out behind you. Thumbs down. Straight up. Like that. Like that.
Well, Lieutenant Ike sees that. He'll take us to it.
All right. Bend over. Get down. Ah. Now we're going to approach him at an angle. Now remember, this guy's got kung fu, man. He's like bad, you know what I mean? Okay. Now I want you to get out of this whenever time you feel like you can, right?
What's that one arm?
Flip. Bring your other arm back. You don't want to bring his other arm back, you get a little hurt. All right. Don't make any difference, eh? Because we don't go up here to cuff this guy until he does what we want him to do. Okay? Now see, you got a little crowd right there. Say, come on, anytime you feel like it, just do it. All right. Now, some of the guys like to use this particular position, all right? So you want to approach this guy on an angle. See, he's kind of sitting back, so you get ready for him. You're just going to come up here and give him a little hand. Like that? So he can get away like that. Pull hard. So he can get away like that. So, what we're going to tell him to do, lace your fingers inside out. Okay? Now, when we come up here, reach up here, and we'll grab us a whole bunch of nothing. Now, see, you can pull out, you're pretty slick. We ain't got any pressure on it. So, yeah, see, you're trying to con me. Make him do it your way. There is reason. The other way is put your hands behind your back and release your fingers. Interlace your fingers. Turn over. Arms up. Other way. This is a better way. Stick your arms out. Now, he's not only off balance, now we got him. Okay? And what's going to happen, he wants to get us a lot of trouble. Break his arm. We're backing on out of it. This is 1990, guys. This is not macho time on the street, but you can kill that. You know, you don't get it. Get your weapon away from it, right? But the thing is, pull trigger. I can't. What about now? What's he gonna do? He's gonna reach up for it, right? Back on out of it. Anyway, shoot him if you get a chance. Now, don't wait for him to take away from him. Take away from him. If he ain't got it, take it.
It's the only thing I can think of.
Ah, right, this is the name of the game. Because what happened, and this, you see this happen with policemen. This gun won't shoot you from over here up. Hey, you already want to resist. The arm comes up. Comes in. Crack right there.
Knees or shoulder.
Look at it right.
Got it? Don't even have to hurt him.
Don't resist, Scott.
I don't want to break his arm. You can do it. Yeah. Remember, I got a guy covering with a gun.
I got somebody covering you with a gun.
Got him in this position. And where's your weight at? Right up here.
This guy was back.
I said, now put your arm behind your back. I say, don't do it unless I make it. Okay. Right here. We're not going to hurt him. Right here, below the ear. And to reach out and touch somebody, right? Reach out and touch. Make you put your arm right here.
Give me light. No, that's good.
Ah, so how we got it?
But can't you put your knee though between?
We were talking that camera over there, right?
I don't know if it'll work. I'm asking.
Well, this is only one way to find out.
Okay.
All right. Now, Dana, remember what you said about her?
Don't hurt me. Okay. You're saying, I don't know how you're doing this.
Well, yeah, but you had your own
All
idea.
I was, yeah, just the grabbing
Make
it.
me try your idea, because I don't know how your idea works, so you show me.
But did you grab the hand first or come down first?
No, I grabbed the thumb.
Okay. What I'm,
Hold up.
woo, would you stop? Well, at least let me grab the hand. Okay?
All right. Let her put it on you. I think you can get out of it anyway, what she's trying.
What am I, right?
Well, no, it's not that. It's just that these people don't want to go. Now, what are you going to do? You have anything? What are you going to do? Now get down. Great feet. Now, see, the idea behind each one of these positions is to get these guys in is balance. We want him off balance, all right? All right. Now, reach around and grab this. It comes up. Remember, you're up here. Now, see, you already get ready like a snake. You see? Right. Pressure goes on that shoulder. See what I mean?
Does it hurt?
Yes.
You'd rather be shot. You don't got to ring no. You got to lose it. Pull it up this way. Remember, this is his arm. Doesn't even work. Right, lock this way. Guinea pig. This way. You pull the arm up. See, here's the shoulder. Right?
Yeah, that's the shoulder.
That's where your knee's going to go.
Right there?
Yeah, put your... All right. Now.
I'll bring it
Now, go to your wrist lock and stuff. Put pressure on it. Woo! Remember, if you get your weight up, back out of there. You got it. Back out of there. Your arm. Back out of there.
That already hurts.
Thing is, when you do this right,
First, normally it's the other way around. Is that thing recording? No, it's the other way.
look. Now the guy inserted in the barrel. Drop everything down. Shooters ready? We'll fire one round in target number 1 in 4 seconds. Check the spent shell chamber.
Ahora entramos y está el baño.
Coño, sí, en el octavo piso mirando para la piscina. Aquí hay un negro como te gusta ahí en bikini. bikini. ¿Era el marido de Fundora?
Mira, Reyes.
Mira, como si estás
Mira las
cerca
camas,
del
qué
Convention
bella.
Center. Ok. Yo lo que me bajé en el mismo lugar que en el otro lado, como si fuera para Holiday Inn, seguí todo recto, hasta llegar hasta el hotel.
Este no es.
Sí,
Cocina.
porque hice bajado, pero me bajé en la primera International y seguí todo por ahí para abajo. Se puede bajar, en la de Convention Center te puede bajar también.
Mira qué bello el escritorio. Este es el almuerzo con la televisión.
Ah, bueno, no. A mí me dijeron que no, que si quería
¿Qué
smoking
es eso?
o non-smoking. Cuando reservé.
Rey
No hay
está como un
mucha gente,
pachame.
no hay muchos carros, ¿viste?
Qué pesado es. De la de Magnati.
Ajá. ¿Cuándo
Ok.
se hace la registración?
Mira
Mañana.
la ventana. Mira qué belleza.
Sí, pero para registrarse. Oh. No, yo no vi ninguna vez.
Mira qué bello. Mira las patrullas
Bueno,
ahí.
yo voy a bajar ahora
patrulla.
entonces, tengo que ir a Walgreens.
La patrulla de nosotros es esa que está ahí, al lado de la camioneta.
Ok.
Esa misma. Mira ya más patrulla.
Ok.
Ah, en el otro lado
Está
hay
bien,
más.
acuérdate, yo soy sergeant ahora. Que yo soy sergeant.
Ok.
Ok. Bye.
Bueno, ya.
Pero no caminen, que seguir.
Ya nos vamos.
Tengo que pasar por el carro a buscar.
Por la patrulla por allá. A ver, ríete, di algo aunque sea. Let's say something. Oh yeah, it's safe. Hello. Hey. Hello.
Just like you taught me, man. Just like you taught me. I like to. Like to show you. No. The other half is she's in law school. I just found
Come on in, come on in.
I've been doing everything. The cats, the food. She's in a 6-week program that she's got to pass through He's a year older than
Oye, se perdió, no. Luis se perdió. No, when we know he's dressed up, yeah, brainwash.
Wasn't on top of mine. Flash. Live. It's cool, man.
Hi. Who you doing? Who you doing?
She does not like that.
No.
With my sister.
Tómalos de cerca.
Qué hijo puta de William. A ver, el pajarito.
El pajarito,
El pajarito, el pajarito.
Deja que tu mujer coja los
Out there running today? I was walking. Ah, yeah, that was a run.
There's something called Leadership St. Pete, and it's part of our Chamber of Commerce there in St. Petersburg, where about every 2 weeks you go through this program. It's a year-long program, and you learn about different aspects of your community. I was born in Pennsylvania, but I moved to St. Pete when I was 3 years old, and I went to public schools there. I thought I knew everything there was to know about my town, but there's always more to learn, as long as you're willing to listen. And so I went through this program, and I found out a lot of things about my...
Good evening. Total activity. The first people we're going to bring up is going to be the troop commander along with the auxiliary major. The best troop for total activity is Troop E. We could have Major David McCarter and Major Tony Sarhan come forward, please. Colonel Knight pointed out that they were highest in activity, but they were last in this morning's fun run. Okay, if we could have the rest of the... As Danny Barber was so quick to point out to me, the reason why I have to do the speaking and he hands out the awards, it was all his guys in his house that won this year.